The 1997 Australian Rally Super Series reached its halfway mark at the Bridgestone Tyres Coffs Harbour Rally. The Super Series has proved a success in all categories and support has continued to grow. Possum, born in a factory-backed Subaru Impreza, debuted in Queensland, and at round 3 at Coffs Harbour, Ed Ordinsky stepped up from a production-class Mitsubishi Lancer to a Rally Art-prepared Group A Rocket.
It's a good car. You know, when I drove it in '94 in Thailand, it was a very good specification. There's been further work done on the car, so it should be quite good.
The Bridgestone Tyres Coffs Harbour Rally is a favourite of both competitors and spectators alike. And a big crowd turned out for the opening special stage at the Coffs Harbour Showground. The leading contenders were spectacular, but a clean run from privateer Graham Alexander gave him his first special stage win in the Super Series.
Oh, felt pretty good. We should have finished it then.
The pace then picked up as contenders headed for the Coffs Harbour forests. The opportunity to test in the lead-up to the event paid off for Possum Born, as the defending champion began to open a break over Neil Bates and Ed Ordinsky. The Toyota Celica driver was pushing hard. The decision to run right on the limit brought him unstuck. If one spin wasn't bad enough, Bates turned the Celica around again a kilometre down the road.
That stage was appalling. I actually spun twice and made totally the wrong tyre choice and was just all over the joint. We would have lost 40 plus seconds to the others, I would say.
Ed Ordinsky moved into second place, while Possum Born pulled further into the lead. Bourne's Group N teammate Greg Graham was also making his mark in the production category. Running the best he has all year, Graham led a strong field of Group N contenders. The Subaru driver's efforts helped when Michael Guest damaged his Mitsubishi Lancer at a creek crossing. Guest was able to continue. The same couldn't be said for Steve Winwood in the big Ford Falcon.
Get out of the car. Stop.
That's it, we're out, fella.
The smaller Formula 2 class was once again a great battle between 5 different manufacturers. The Honda Civic of Brett Middleton scoring his first heat win of the year.
Really slippery, even though the roads are really dry. They've got a lot of loose dust on the top, so you come flying into a corner and the car would sort of wash out before you exit it on the road, and really heavy on tyres. We've gone through heaps and heaps of Falcon tyres.
Greg Graham took Heat 1 victory in the production class.
It's nice to be winning in the event again, and it's been a while, and I was starting to question myself whether I could actually do it anymore. So it feels really good.
It was a Subaru Day 1 double. Possum Born scoring his third straight Heat victory.
We feel like we've done our homework properly. We feel like we've got the right package for these particular roads, and obviously the pace notes and the way they're read, the way the teams work, you know, the tyre choices we made at critical moments were all right.
Buoyed by his Heat 1 performance, Possum Born attacked Day 2. The battle for second place would become the focus on Sunday. Neil Bates and Ed Ordinsky separated by only seconds on each of the day's stages. A great competition as well in the production class, with Greg Graham battling with Michael Guest. Once again, Graham held the advantage, and once again, Guest struck problems.
Aren't you?
Yep, easy right over crest.
Formula 2 was between Brett Middleton, Ross McKenzie and Dean Herridge. After minor problems earlier in the Super Series, the Herridge Hyundai Coupe scored its first heat victory at Coffs Harbour.
The pressure's obviously immense in F2 at the moment. They're so close that you can't afford to rest for 1 second of the stage, and it's been the same throughout the day. A big battle with McKenzie and obviously Middleton today. So no, it's been full on.
The production category belonged to Greg Graham, the Subaru driver, now a challenger for the Group N title.
If somebody's beating you, you try harder, and that's when you make mistakes and cut corners and get flat tyres.
The Neil Bates-Ed Ordinsky battle was enthralling. Bates recording the fastest time on the final stage of the event to score second place by just 2 seconds from Ordinsky.
There was only 1 second gap, so obviously we had to try as hard as we could in the last stage.
There was no stopping Possum Born, the defending national champion closing in on back-to-back titles.
It gets better and better because the object is to try and get as many wins as we
possibly can, more than the rest, and finish every round.
The team now heads across Bass Strait and the Saxon Heaters Southern Safari just outside Hobart on July 12 and 13.